Also, I see Caroline is
our
at...
rules are acceptable. Breaking our rules and policies and disrupting
At the
others' ability to learn.
she's doing an IRL stream at the UT campus protest.
It was going to violate institutional rules. Our rules matter, and they will be enforced. Our university will not be occupied. The protesters tried to deliver on their stated intent to occupy campus. People not affiliated with UT joined them, and many ignored university officials' continual pleas for restraint and to immediately disperse. The university did as we said we would do in the face of prohibited actions. We were prepared with the necessary support to maintain campus operations and ensure the safety, well-being, and learning environment, yada, 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 yada. When was this sent?
This was sent the night, let's see, that same night around like 11 p.m.
Because they started arresting students before they had even gotten the chance to get into the protest.
Yeah.
So how can they say that these students violated campus policies?
And the whole point too of that, the protest, it was supposed to be a peaceful event full of education.
Right.
They were gonna have study breaks, they were gonna have lunch breaks. Like they were just gonna be on the lawn, like informing.
It was a sit-in. It wasn't even an encampment.
It's not a protest. It wasn't a riot.
Right, and they are lawfully allowed to do that. It's public university.
It's public university property, and because of that, it's part of the city. Like anybody's allowed to be here on campus.
Yeah.
And it was immediately ignored. They knew what they were gonna do, and they came out and they did it.
Wild.
I was surprised at that. I was just in shock.
What's happening here?
I'm guessing it's people they've protested from the lawn. There's some people on the lawn. Or people they've arrested. Sorry. People they've arrested on the lawn. There was a group that dispersed from this main group. And went to the lawn after the bus full of state troopers left.
So are they like there's still arrested students here?
Texas is also an anti-BDS state, by the way.
All right, y'all. So at this building right here, they are holding student protesters that they arrested earlier today. That's what you hear people chanting about to release them. It's Caroline, K-W-A-N.
Thank you so much.
Of course. See, you can see we have 4,000 people. We've got my chat right here. Yeah, we've been talking about this for months, so. Well, thank you so much. And good luck.
Stay safe.
You too. There's a whole group behind me. Again, we've got various law enforcement groups right over in this area. And then across from them, there's a line of students who are also part of the protest.
I'm gonna text her and see if there's any students in this community right now that can connect her with some people.
Hi, what's up? Here, you wanna?
I was trying to find you, and then comes these like 30 riot police, and then one dude is scatter.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I was like, okay, so
what the fuck? Malena's there?
Yep. Hey, these people are chanting.
Oh my god!
I don't even know.
Classic Norwegian queen shit, dude. She out here fucking doing Oslo Accord shit.
Look at you're witnessing though. Look at your
but good.
I have so much authority.
Yes, we are.
Thanks for coming out.
Oh, thank you.
He was at UCLA last week.
Holy shit. I'm an independent medic. I'm not working with this.
Oh, that's cool.
There's a street
Nice,
medic
thank you for that.
chat.
That's nice.
Y'all been watching Hassan's coverage at all?
We went to UCLA together.
Who's Hassan?
Wait.
Bro doesn't even know. He's on fucking.
Yeah, we went to UCLA together with if you know Lolo or Wolf.
I know of Lolo,
Yeah. Yeah, so we went march on camera. It was really different from what's been happening at UT, but also historically the way USC has been policed versus UCLA because of the
I
neighborhoods.
texted her. I said, "Tell the medic we're watching."
Yeah.
Yeah, here, today was really that, I think maybe it was the second try, but really first sustained try at creating that encampment here.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's just been like daily programming and then we all leave at night, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the actual disruption.
I mean, they haven't even been able to set up an encampment like that.
Not at UCLA, not like at UCLA or anything like that.
I told her.
I think there's a lot more.
I told her that he's on stream to tell him. I don't know if you'll see it.
Perspective, that's what it looks like. Just because they're so organized.
That's what I told my community when I went to UCLA. That was the first thing I noticed, how organized they were, how they had it all handled.
So,
it was incredibly impressive.
Yeah.
I can't imagine 18 years old.
He said, "Not to cheapen this." Wait. Yo, not to cheapen this interaction, but I've name dropped Hassan on first days before. That's awesome.
Your opinions. What do you think? After talking to people.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna text Milena too.
It certainly is very different vibe than what I saw at UCLA, and then also what I've just been seeing.
Was UCLA more chill?
No, well, UCLA had an actual encampment, and the day that we were there, and I believe it's still like that. There was no police presence outside of the handful of campus security officers. Here,
Oh my god, I am shaking. It's from caffeine, I swear. Oh. They can read that, by the way. I'm hiding it.
No, it's me. I've texted them. They're so funny.
You see what he said?
All right.
yeah, he just.
All right. I don't want to film your phone. Let's just do this.
Listen.
What? I don't want to film your phone, dude.
Are there any
Great.
University of Texas students in the chat? Are there any University of Texas students in the chat, or any University of Texas students that know any of the student organizers so that Caroline can go talk to them? If you know any of the student organizers, if you know any of the SJP students, or if you know any of the JVP students, I don't know what are the campus. I'm assuming that there are some DSA people as well. If you're at the protest, if you're watching me right now, try to link up with Caroline. I told her that I would, using Caroline as a content proxy. Do you know? You think they'd be watching stream right now? Maybe. I'm at UT. Okay, but do you know any of the organizers? If you know any of the student organizers, if you know someone that knows the student organizers. No, I'm not saying go to Caroline randomly. I'm saying if you know a student organizer, one of the people, like a media liaison or something, please connect them with Caroline. Okay? She's the Hezbollah to your Iran. Yes.
UT Austin last week.
So what does that mean? What does that mean to like a European? Are they like carrying tents, or are they trying to chill out?
Okay, so have you seen any of the pictures and videos at college campuses where they have the tents and they're doing 24/7 protesting
but they're being
until
pushed
their
away.
demands are met?
They're being pushed away.
Well, depending on the campus, the police presence is, to varying degrees.
Yeah.
At UCLA, like I said, when I was there, the police had not been called in. USC they have. They've been arresting protesters.
Yeah.
UT Austin, the protesters were planning a peaceful sit-in, which they are lawfully, legally allowed to do. And the second that they started, they had this march planned, and then they were going to sit on the lawn and do various activities like meditation, art, and immediately the riot police were there. They were on the horses.
All right.
Full squatting out and started arresting protesters. About 57 were arrested that first day. Can I have some water?
Yes. It's in my backpack.
Sweating. Main pocket?
Yeah. Main pocket. We have the Nanny McPhee bag, or what's it called? Yeah,
Dude,
Nanny
I'm
McPhee.
like Nick when we were in Paris and his back was just dripping in sweat.
Oh yeah, that's how I feel. I'm wearing like 3 layers of clothes as well.
Also today, we have, I talked to a couple of students here.
Yeah? What's the bus? What's on the bus? Is my backpack closed?
Hold on.
That's probably a cop bus. That's probably
Those are
a paddy
protesters on the
wagon.
bus. Those are student protesters.
Hey, you take this!
See?
Okay, so this is another batch of student protesters that were arrested.
To those asking, what are they arrested with? It's usually a litany of different charges, including resisting arrest, including but not limited to. But on private campuses, they get hit with trespassing. On public campuses, they can't get hit with trespassing, but they still hit them with like anything and everything they can. It's just that disorderly conduct, things of that nature. Problem is, however, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day because, the prosecutor in Texas doesn't prosecute them. So they just simply get arrested. And then they're let go usually. But the goal is to stop that protest from happening.
You're a nursing student.
I'm
Do you want to say hi to chat? You don't have to be on camera if you don't want.
Sure. Hi, Chad.
What's your name?
My name's Will.
Will!
Yeah, probably shouldn't have said that.
That's
but,
okay.
If you can help in any way to any of the protests that are around you, if you have any type of skill, medical or otherwise.
Hassan stream?
Yeah, shout out to
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so
I
cool.
was just
Hassan's
wondering about
watching.
that.
That's so cool. I'm such a big Hassan
He
fan.
sent us out. We're out here.
Dude.
HasanAbi hit.
Yeah, I think he was watching my stream earlier, so shouts out.
Like an hour ago. He was watching.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Y'all doing great work.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for being a
too.
part of this.
But yeah, I was just gonna say, if you have any skills at all that could be utilized by these groups, come out, show your solidarity, support where you can, and eventually you get the experience. The more you go out, the more comfortable you'll be at the front.
Yeah. It is intimidating because I've talked to some other people who saw that I went to a protest last week and went, I'd really like to come with you because I'm scared to go by myself.
Yeah.
I understand that. It is something where I think if you don't have a group to go with, just go. Just go, because when you're there, you'll be happy that you went. And we're a part of it, and it is
It's all a
something where
community,
you don't feel
solidarity.
embarrassed or ashamed going by yourself to something like this. So do it if you can.
Dude, the crowd moves so quickly. What does it mean when they move like this? Are they trying to go somewhere else to just...
Probably following the bus out.
All right. Oh,
Yeah.
the bus.
So that was.
Are they arrested students?
Yeah.
In the bus, yeah.
God.
It's just also crazy too that people like you who are nursing students here to help have to worry about repercussions for being a
Yeah.
part of something like this. It's
I was wondering about what my job will think. We'll see. I think
your
I should
job
be
that like
okay,
you're studying to help people, like you're in the medical field. Your whole career is about helping people who need help.
Yeah.
And yet what that's
Mayor of
supposed to
Irvine has
have
ordered the police to stand down at UCI.
lines
Pigs are
drawn
still
across of
staging
like
down the
who's
street.
acceptable to help, and
Well,
Ooh,
thankfully
it's
I
not?
wasn't arrested, so
Yeah.
there's a
Disperse? Scatter?
Okay, so they're coming back. Wait,
You
I
wanna
see a couple of students are arrested. I can't.
Do we
more
scatter?
cliche chat.
Do we scatter? Hello?
Nah, we should be good over here.
Yeah.
Okay, here.
It's so funny that Melena's like worried. Oh my god, I can't believe she's
What's
at this thing.
happening?
That's so awesome.
Okay, so there's a couple students here.
Fascist fucking piglets, dude. The grays are the state troopers, and the blacks are local police, and the blues are like community safety. So at UCLA, if you saw the blue, you saw a lot of the blues, right? Like they are the lowest level of cop. Obviously, the highest level being, the highest level of cop being the state troopers. Look at that fucking hog with the fucking cowboy hat. This dude's got a fucking GoPro and he's like, you gotta go. You're outnumbered. You gotta go. This is so sick.
How's that feel? Quit. Leave. Go. Fly. Circle up, bitches.
nothing else for them to do.
I love those. I love seeing those fucking green highlighter hats, the National Guild of Lawyers hats. Oh, man. It's pretty sick. The green hats are the National Guild of Lawyers. See, you notice how she's taking notes? She's probably a legal observer. So their job there at protests is to make sure that like every action is diligently noted down so that when arrests inevitably happen, they have some kind of legal counsel and like an actual witness. Notice how they all have those like little Brillo pads. It's because they're writing down everything that they see, like anything that cops are doing that's wrong. They do also get arrested, by the way. They also not Brillo pad, legal pads, whatever. Fuck, Brillo pads are scrubs. Okay, shut up. It's funny to see the students kettling the cops.
Fucking fascists! Your whole job is a publicity stunt for the governor. You mean nothing.
Tell him. Broccoli-haired Zoomers are all right.
Already don't need anything.
Did anybody know those guys that were just taken? Anybody know their names?
What you were seeing is solidarity in action. Everyone has a role to play at these protests. You can either be a body to demonstrate a show of solidarity, a show of support. You can, if you have the legal background, you can be, if you're a part of the National Guild of Lawyers, you can be a legal observer. You have nursing students and those who are trying to become doctors that go there to operate as street medics. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you are all you have. Okay? There's always a need. And if you feel like you have nothing to contribute, you can still be a body. This is how it works.
It's like the PR guy.
Where's Officer Smallwood?
We don't know.
Talk and find solutions. Use law to stump criminals. This is a joke. What? You know why it didn't start before now? It did. I forget which university was the first, but it wasn't Columbia. Columbia was just simply the first that got media attention because it's in the middle of fucking New York City. But Columbia students, I forget who they told me. I think it might have been Vanderbilt. But Columbia University students were galvanized and motivated because of the Vanderbilt students that literally got suspended for their actions. But then as soon as Columbia did it in the middle of New York City, and there were counter protesters and the faculty, well, not the faculty, but the administration fucked it up by sending in the cops, it blew up. And of course, it blew up all around the country. There were already student protests. There were already student protests happening around the country for a multitude of different reasons. For example, USC saw what was going on in Columbia and also saw that their valedictorian speech was their valedictorian was not allowed to speak on commencement. So once that happened, the USC students mobilized, and UC students started mobilizing as well. The Irvine one started today, as we covered earlier. The UC Irvine situation is interesting because the mayor has told the cops to stand down, even though they are staging in the parking lot outside of the UCI Gaza Solidarity encampment. Pigs have been called in from departments across Orange County, Newport Beach, Costa Mesa, UCI PD, OCSD, and OCSD has batons out as they prep. Not only that, but it's also becoming more of an international movement as well. Yeah, Rutgers University started their own encampment 4 hours ago. There's probably a student encampment or some kind of organized protest, organized pro-Palestinian protest at every college campus at this point, no matter how minor. New York also has CUNY, the City University of New York. Bring back vengeful snipers. Dude. What the fuck are you saying? So horny for fucking 18-year-olds to be killed. So cowardly.
Her to shout that out because I really think it's important to be reading independent journalist outlets right now, especially student journalists who are on these campuses and reporting what's happening. So good sources of information. Also, that cop literally did almost run me over. Okay, let me find Milena. Milena, there you are. Sure. Yeah, of course. What's up, lady? You got that water?
It's gone. I couldn't find the cap, and I was.
I know. I'm sorry.
There's just a little bit left. Dude,
I was gonna.
You were looking the other way, and the dude behind you got arrested.
Wait, shit!
I took a picture of it. They were zip tying him like, they sniped him, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they smurfed it. They like quietly zip tied him and pulled him away.
Oh, geez.
Huh?
They just like
behind you. Look. next to him.
Fucking baby snatchers, dude.
Yep. There. They quietly went in and they grabbed some people out.
So I'm trying to figure out because the cops aren't giving reasons as to like why they're arresting random protesters.
Yes.
And I heard one guy say, you know, I'm not about to get one guy here, and he's like, he had a gun, but it is Texas, and I know you have permit.
You can, on campus, you can conceal.
You can conceal, correct?
Yeah.
So then, okay. Like I know I'm not in California anymore.
Yeah, it was a whole thing where like a few years ago, a bunch of people brought dildos to campus. You can't carry a dildo, but you can carry a gun.
Wait,
Yeah.
you can't carry a dildo?
No. You can carry a gun. Texas, y'all.
Make America great again by being able to legally carry dildos.
Literally.
What's the reasoning behind
Just that it's
No
like,
dildos.
inappropriate and
No.
you can't have it out in like the public. Like of course,
There's a water. You can grab a water from him.
you need a water.
You want this? I think she's grabbing one.
I'm texting Milena.
She's so nice.
she's great. She's a student journalist here.
Hassan said this.
Yeah, I'm texting him back. Thank you
Do
so
you want
much.
as well?
Sure. Do you not want it? We can share it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I'd like a
You
little bit.
take it. You
Okay,
take
I'm
it.
gonna go talk to them, but I don't think they probably want to be on camera. So
Okay, so I'm chilling.
just stay right here.
All right.
If you need help with anything, let me know. I'm a journalism student here.
Oh shit, that's so cool.
Yeah, so I'm trying to just learn all I can.
Oh yeah. Like we're trying not to film.
I'm just
people who
telling.
doesn't wanna
I
be
just
filmed.
asked Caroline to talk to the legal observers to see if they would be one down to talk on camera, and two, explain why, like what legal grounds, what legal basis the cops have to arrest the student demonstrators and the student protesters here.
helping her.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So, but we kind of knew what we were getting into because we were watching live streams before we came here, and we're like, yeah, let's fucking go. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been a lot happening. Wednesday was like a huge one too.
There were horses here too, right?
Yeah, Wednesday was really. Thursday, faculty joined in. That's the day that faculty really got more involved with it.
Oh, what's happening?
Get the camera.
Oh, they're breaking through. They're pushing through.
Okay. I think they just sprayed somebody with pepper spray or mace or something. So I'm gonna hang back here.
God, I wish I was there right now. Fuck. Legal observers are supposed to be apolitical. I know. I'm not asking them to give their fucking political perspective.
It's mace.
This is another reason why you wear masks, chat. This is another reason why you wear masks and protective eye gear. Always be prepared in situations like this. Like at the top of the hour, be prepared for a 3-minute ad break by subscribing for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. By connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, you get one free Prime subscription a month.
to the National Lawyer Guild. They're doing, pro bono work. They're doing pro bono work for students who are arrested. I asked them, how this works. They said the cops can literally say anything. They don't have to give a reason for arrest, and then they have 48 hours to file the report, and then they'll say, I arrested so-and-so for XYZ reason. But yeah, so the lawyers, they don't know, and even if they're given a reason, it could just be totally bullshit. And then what happened as I was talking to them is the cops maced or pepper sprayed. It looked like a protester into the crowd, so that's when the crowd started running back.
Hassan, why aren't you out there on the ground reporting? Come on, chatter. This one is a Willie Mack fan. I wonder why I'm not there right now. Possibly because it's in fucking University of Texas and I'm in California. And not in Austin. But that's not the reason why this chatter is asking that. The reason why this chatter is asking that is because he wants to be like, oh, you're not doing on the ground reporting. Something I never actually fucking said. Something that was a joke and was totally made in bad faith that these fucking dickheads still disingenuously repeat over and over again because they're not actually interested in anything other than the fact that they can, be fucking annoying. I'm sure that chatter was not here when I was on the ground reporting in California at UCLA. Just hypocrisy fishing, baby. Nothing more than that. Uh-oh.
Going on, they sent out a notice of the do's and don'ts of the protests that they allow and don't, and it was you have to be no protest past 10 p.m.
But the way that they behaved last week, the second students started protesting, feels like there's actually no rules allowing anything.
Yes, no, exactly. It's very much that.
Thank you.
UT Austin released protest rules that say individuals may not come to campus without authorization.
The protest that was going on Wednesday,
apparently they won't let you wear masks either
out here, and someone over the speaker saying the sheriff being you need to disperse right now, trying to scare people. Earlier there was
that sounds disruptive.
Here's another angle of the mace spray.
Isn't the whole thing that you can't be disruptive?
Yes, yeah.
And now guys, I think it's really important to understand what happened last week, where it was calm. Mm-hmm. It was going to be a peaceful sit-in. Yeah. There wasn't even an encampment, and the police immediately escalated the situation, and now here we are.
See that right there?
There was a schedule posted. There was going to be study hours. Everyone's going to be chill and just study because it's finals week right now. Right. There was going to be a break hour. There was going to be art at the end of it. At the end of the schedule, we were going to make art. It's you can clearly see that nothing was disruptive. Nothing was trying to harm anyone, put anyone in danger.
Yeah.
This is something Milena snapped. Holy fuck, what is that?
I'm gonna go find
find Milena. I think I scared her when I ran towards her to grab the bag. Oh, there she is. Hi. Hey. Did I scare the fuck out of you when I ran towards you to grab the bag? I ran you started sprinting around. I was like, give me the bag. No, that was funny, dude.
Do you want some of my water?
No, I think I'm good.
So did you see what happened?
No, what happened?
They maced or pepper sprayed students.
Yeah.
Or one student, or like I saw one in particular who.
I'm gonna spin that way. Get a cable. There you go. Better. I can actually film you both.
Earlier in the tower, when they were still taking a lot of people in that were getting arrested, they were chanting inside, "Let us pee, let us pee." They weren't letting them go pee.
I'll take some water.
Oh my God! Let us pee.
Yeah.
So is it the campus that's ordered the cops to come here and fix this, or is it just like?
So it's like the campus, like in connection with the state.
All right.
They're, like in cahoots, like.
All right.
That's why there was a vote of no confidence that 500 faculty members signed, I believe.
Yeah.
I will say, at UT's campus in particular, the faculty have come out really strong in support of the students. And then across the country, there have been faculty members arrested on campuses. And so they had a vote of no confidence, and the students are also now calling upon President Jay Hartzell to resign because of his complicity.
Did y'all see the text messages that came out? Oh, let me show you. The Daily Texan is the newspaper here, and they post a lot of great info that's coming out.
Do you have a phone charger battery?
Yeah, iPhone.
Because mine's on about.
It's about to die.
6%.
Do you want to hold it?
Yeah.
Dude,
I'll show you guys this right now.
those are the MVPs, dude. They're running people with Gatorades.
They really are.
Yeah. They ran in there with waters after the pepper spray.
Okay, so yeah, the Daily Texan. So UT President Jay Hartzell's message with the state senator and the UT Systems Chancellor reveal
Fucking
requested
animals,
additional
bro.
help
Look at
from
this.
DPS at yesterday's protest. So this was back on Wednesday because our police force
Animals.
couldn't do it alone, according to messages obtained by the Austin American Statesman. So,
Couple of things to add. I believe approximately 75 DPS were deployed to UTSA today, but protest there was small. I was at UT most of the afternoon on the mall. This is from James Milliken.
yeah.
I was
I just saw like a Hopkins police car. Like they're probably coming from like.
I was pleased with the leadership of UT police under the circumstances. They could not have managed a crowd of this size alone. I'm pulling together UT alumni with influence to help de-escalate. Politics is not going to let this go. There are 100 ways this reignites. I want to help you steer clear. Okay. Thank you for the help.
That's
This is
Jay Hartzell, the president.
Hartzell.
Yeah.
He requested
We
additional
all
help
want
from
a peaceful,
DPS.
quiet end to the semester and beyond. Thank goodness we've not. How did these texts come out?
So UT President Jay Hartzell message with senators. Obtained by, it just says obtained by Austin American Statesman.
Okay.
Someone obtained.
Thank goodness we've not seen any property damage or personal injury at the end of the semester.
Can you continue playing that?
Yes, please.
It appears the state is treating UT Austin differently than other campuses. I've not seen reports of DPS in tactical gear sent to other campuses. Did UT Austin ask for this heightened presence? We asked for this help, Senator. They indicated their desire to mimic what happened at Columbia and elsewhere, which we are doing our best to avoid for obvious reasons. Our police force couldn't do it alone. I can't speak to the... Where are we at?
I can't speak to the other campuses, but this group is a chapter of a national organization that has done this elsewhere. They clearly intended to break our protest rules despite our statements to them that we couldn't allow them to do so. I wish we weren't in this situation clearly.
Yeah, that's it. It's like the only university in Texas that has all this extra...
The most liberal university, too.
Well, that's why. That's why they have all that. Can't be having that now. Can't be having that fucking good old liberalism. Fucking animals, dude. Fucking animals, dude. Pigs. I don't understand how a cop's brain works. Like, how do they not have a change of heart with a chance so directly pointing out their violence as they become increasingly violent? What do you mean? They're literally animals, okay? Read Heroin Forever's comment. They want to help. What do you... Their job relies on them not giving a shit. They can't have a conscience on this. Their job requires them to be violent. Their job requires them to be violent organs of the state. To stifle protest, to beat the shit out of students. That's their job. Anyway, while this was happening, as you can see, here's what the fuck the White House was saying. Here's White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre when pressed on the use of police force at campus protests, such as UT Austin. This is what she had to say. Let's take a look.
Administration's response specifically to the use of police force in some of these college campus protests. We saw this at Indiana University, Ohio State, and UT Austin.
Yeah, so again, I'm going to be really repetitive here. Americans have the right to peacefully protest within the law. That is really important here. Anti-Semitism is dangerous. I know. We've seen the videos that have pretty much gone viral out there.
Yeah, it's always anti-Semitism. It's so dangerous. It's like, yeah, dude, we agree. The fuck do you mean? Why'd you bring that up? The only danger I see from countless hours of protest footage towards Jewish people is oftentimes coming from either Jewish Zionist counter-protesters and Christian Zionist counter-protesters and just Zionist counter-protesters alike against the Jewish anti-Zionist students. Okay? Or, more importantly, from the fucking cops brutalizing Jewish anti-Zionist student protesters. So you don't care about anti-Semitism at all. You don't care about the safety and security of Jewish students at all. Because if you did, you wouldn't be championing or at least turning a blind eye to the police brutality that Jewish anti-Zionist protesters are experiencing currently. Remember, chat, this is why I always say there is a long history of resistance against oppression inside of Jewish culture, okay? 3 out of the 4 Kent State University student protesters that were shot and killed by the National Guard were Jewish. Jewish protesters are also overrepresented in the arrests in all of these incidents. Okay? Some to consider, some to remember.
And I can't speak to that. We may have more to say about those videos once we look into that. Once, we'd have to look into them. Just don't have anything to share beyond that. But it is important. It is important for Americans to have the right to peacefully protest. We understand this is within the law, and we understand this is a difficult time, and we're going to call out any type of hateful rhetoric.
And so does the administration think the police force or police presence we've seen so far is acceptable?
Look, as far as police presence, that's up to the colleges and the universities. That's for them to decide. And we have to be able to allow Americans to peacefully protest.
Oh, yeah. It's up to the universities to choose what kind of mechanism they want to beat the shit out of the students.
Offensive.
Oh, I heard about this. Beautiful display of journalism. Please watch this absolute gem of an interview. This is what happens when those pushback Zionists become flustered and cry about the line of questioning because they can't answer the
Rafah
question.
will end in a slaughter, the UN warns. Tell us, how are you going to evacuate all these people?
In the same way that we've done in the past.
That didn't work very well. You told people to move to what was a safe zone, then your forces would end up bombing that area. Are you going to follow the same
Kent State is the anti-Vietnam protest is what I'm talking about in Kent State
formula?
So again, I think that's a misrepresentation of this war. We're after Hamas. We've got no problem with ordinary Gazans. I won't be sharing with you our battle plans. They're being discussed right now.
I'm not asking about the battle plan, Mr. Mansour.
So
I'm
you
asking,
just have to
how
look.
are you going to evacuate 1.4 million people out of Rafah?
We will do the same as we've done in other parts of this harsh military war. We move people out of harm's way. We've already acquired, there's been multiple reports of shelters which have been acquired, safe zones where people can move to.
We've also seen people with white flags in plain sight being shot by your forces. We've also seen people in so-called safe zones being bombed. So we've seen your forces kill people on the run from your bombs as well over the past 6 months.
So again, I would say to you that we feel we are the most humane army which has ever existed in living memory. We've done more.
Dude, what the fuck? The most humane army that has ever existed in history.
To protect civilian lives. Where there have been, Yama, this is important.
People with
let me share with you.
You even shot your own hostages.
Right.
That came
So
out
where there have
alive.
He's like, no, you don't understand. When we shot and killed our own hostages, we did this in the most humane and moral way possible. Sir, you are looking increasingly like a Hamas militant to me by the moment.
Waved flags and your soldiers
An extremely terrible occurrence that was.
So how are people in
where
Gaza
we have
supposed to
made
feel
mistakes?
safe? How are they
Where
supposed
we
to
have made mistakes, we investigate, we wait for those results, and we adjust our behavior accordingly. That's what democracies do.
1 week into the war, your army spokesperson Daniel Hagari showed the world a virtual 3D model of an alleged Hamas command and control center which stretched several stories beneath the largest medical facility in Gaza, the Shifa hospital, which you know very well of. Why haven't you shown any proof of such a command center?
Again, Yama, this really line of questioning really shocks us here in Israel because we have.
Because we're not used to it, really. We're not used to it at all. You need to do your job, which is to sit back and agree and nod along as I lie to your face. This line of questioning is unfathomable.
We've shown the world media, many journalists have been taken to those tunnels. We've seen those bulletproof doors. We've seen the cells. Terror.
No, specifically with Shifa Hospital, what you've shown the world are abandoned tunnels and shafts and weapons your forces claim were found inside the hospital. That does not prove that Hamas had a 3-story underground command and control center under the Shifa, a claim Israel has used to justify the attacks on hospitals all over the Gaza Strip.
I'm quite disappointed at this line of questioning, and it's not just from you, because we face this unreasonable burden of proof of the horrors of Hamas strategy.
Bro's talking about sieging a hospital. What do you mean, unreasonable burden of proof? There's like not really any amount of proof that you can show that justifies sieging an active hospital. It is illegal. Under international law, attacking a critical medical infrastructure, as long as there are patients inside of it, is illegal. Okay? You can't fucking do it. But the burden of proof is on you to justify such an inhumane action. a abject war crime, mind you, you cannot sit there and say this is unreasonable. An unreasonable burden of proof is literally what you need. What the fuck? He's like, why aren't you just as anti-Arab as I am? If you believe that Arabs are rabid dogs like I do, then you wouldn't be asking such silly questions.
We've shown you tunnels.
Hamas has never denied they had tunnels under Gaza. That's an open secret. But you're claiming that they had a command center under the biggest hospital in Gaza. You use that as an argument to lay that hospital in ruins, and that's why it's a question the international press has to ask you. Where is this command center under the Shifa hospital?
Asking questions is, of course, the right thing to do for any journalist, but we have produced evidence of terror tunnels underneath the hospital.
So no command center. Got it. Thanks. So that was a lie then. So that was a fucking lie then. Okay, sick. The funniest part about the obviously incredibly fucking inhumane, psychopathic reasoning delivered by Israel was that their fucking tunnels didn't even connect to the hospital. The parts of the tunnel structure that connected to the hospital were literally paved, which means that pre-October 7, they were not in use. During October 7, they were not in use. They had paved them long ago. They showed it themselves, by the way. They literally showed it themselves.
I apologize, Yama, if it's not enough for you. I apologize for the fact that we found RPGs
oh, shit, they're running away.
In an intensive care unit.
Oh, yeah, totally, dude. They found fucking handguns. They didn't even find RPGs. He's a liar. They found, in air quotes, handguns in the MRI room. Run away, piggies. Run away.
Fuck you, fascist! 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 Fuck you, fascist!
Pack them up in there. That is the building where the detained protesters are at currently. That is also the building that the police keep fucking sending by way of buses full of protesters that they violently apprehend and arrest. That's the building that they put them inside of. I'm worried that they're going to use this as like the protesters are being aggressive and violent, and for the safety of our officers, we had to kettle and corral them and beat the fucking living dog shit out of them by bringing in the state troopers from the back and just like packing them, which, you know, of course is inevitable in these sorts of circumstances. How the fuck does anyone from the other side look at this and think they're on the right side of history? They don't, but it doesn't matter because those in media that champion the police in this situation will only be rewarded. They never get punished. Remember, those who consistently railed against the campus protesters in the 68 Vietnam War protests were rewarded. They were not punished. They were rewarded with better media jobs, better media positions.
I guess
Abi Türk polisi olsa tekme tokat ağzına sıçmıştı. Yapma etme oğlum. Türk polisi sonuçta hem dayak atmayı da bilir ama dayak yemeyi de bilir. Amerikalı polisinde öyle bir konsept yok. Amerika polisi tekme tokat girdiği zaman ondan sonra diğer adamlar da dönüp de vurduğu zaman Amerikalı polisine silahını çıkarıp kafasına dayar. Türk polisi öyle değil.
Genocide and from supporting companies that have ties to Israel, especially those that are weapons manufacturing companies. UTIMCO invests millions of dollars in weapons manufacturer companies complicit in the genocide in Gaza. Number two, the university provides full amnesty to student protesters arrested and unsuspend the PSC, which is the Palestinian Solidarity Committee, correct? And they were disbanded last week.
Yeah, so I think what they're trying to do, that's why they brought in all of the
okay. Yeah.
Because they were, yeah.
And then number three, the resignation of UT Austin's president, Jay Hartsnell, who the UT community has lost faith in, as seen by the over 500 faculty signatures on the no confidence statement. Just a reminder.
It's happening right now. They spend $45 billion in weaponry a year, but they can't fund.
I think my mom's watching your stream.
Oh, is she?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, your mom. Actually, real quick too, Dad, if you're watching, happy birthday. I hope you got the flowers that I sent. Side note, send men flowers. Men love flowers. Men deserve flowers too. Happy birthday.
I disagree. But that's just me. Yes, we do. Shut up.
Have you seen any, I haven't seen any counter-protesters here today.
I have seen some. They more or less are just hanging out, but as usual, we're not interested in talking with them or taunting them. Like, they might get a couple fingers.
Biggest L of your career? Okay.
Yeah, we're standing against genocide. We don't give a shit about the Zionists.
I've been repeatedly reading the student demands just so that people who are new in this community watching for the first time today understand what it is that students here and across the country.
You paint your nails, dog? Yeah, I do. I just don't fuck with flowers like that.
The UT Austin students specifically are calling on their president to step down. And UT faculty signed a letter of no confidence. Correct me if I'm wrong on any of those.
No, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. One of my critiques that may be completely unfounded because I am not that close on the organizing is I haven't seen a lot of clear demands, but it sounds like they have a list out.
I'm reading the Palestinian Solidarity Committee.
Nice.
Groups.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So
yeah.
I've been following them on Instagram and on Twitter, and they were the group that was disbanded, and so they're calling on their reinstatement.
demand for entertainment. Close, divest. Yeah. I think the
Of course, the I hate fruit fella doesn't like flowers. Yeah, I don't like fruit. All right, let's get back to this fucking dipshit.